My precious one, I ask you to listen with more than just your ears. Let your spirit truly receive what I share. Deep inside you, there is a knowing that always recognizes truth. No matter how loud the world around you becomes, my voice is not a fleeting sound. It is an enduring reality that has always enveloped you long before you even realized you were searching for it. Greater than. Music greater than what you might see as random events are, to me, always connected. Every single moment of your life is known within my complete understanding, which holds all things from their beginning to their end. Even before your physical form came into being, I knew you fully. This deep knowledge of you is not something from the past. It is the very foundation supporting you in this moment. Perhaps you once considered your days to be unremarkable, but I tell you, my child, even in the quietest times, there is a message music from me. I often make my presence known without any great show. I do not declare myself with overwhelming force. Instead, I speak through a soft stirring within your spirit, a prompting you might not be able to explain with reason. This gentle prompting is how I communicate with you, much like the subtle whisper heard by a prophet of old, rather than through great storms or shaking earth or consuming fire. You are beginning to understand me not through grand spectacles, but through the sharpened awareness of a spirit that is now awake. Know this, my beloved child, your being here is not by chance. Our coming together was purposed before the passage of time, a bond where no ritual or intermediary is needed between us. We meet in honest, unveiled truth. I am now leading you from the dimness of doubt into the clear light of understanding. You are changing from one who seeks to one I have specifically called. My genuine ones discern my aberrance. I am acquainted with each, and they proceed where I direct. This is not due to their flawlessness, my child, but rather their awareness of the source from which their existence music sprang. Think of the young servant in the holy place long ago who heard my call in the stillness, but thought it was a human speaking. Only when he was guided to respond, "Speak, for I am music attentive," did he truly connect with my design. I am working in a similar way within you now. There have been times when you credited my promptings to circumstances, your own emotions, or even other people. But I am refining your inner perception, so you will clearly separate my guidance from the world's many distractions. Hear this carefully, my precious one. Your arrival into this life was not meant for a path of hollow repetition. You were stirred to fulfill a purpose already prepared and established. I did not lead you from an unknown place only to lead you lost, but to settle you within the current I have made ready. You are more than simply here. You are here for a reason. Even now, this bond we share is no longer just an idea, but a truth unfolding within your spirit, much like a concealed document being brought to light one part at a time. Reflect on a time long past. One who followed me, a devoted individual, was grappling music with established customs and fresh understanding. While he was in prayer, a deep vision was given to him. At that very moment, in another location, a respected leader, a commander of soldiers, received a message from me. These two individuals, whose paths seemed entirely separate, were being drawn together by my intention. When they finally encountered one another, the follower spoke a profound truth, that I show no favoritism music among humankind. Do you grasp this, my cherished one? I have always orchestrated encounters that extend music beyond human comprehension to reveal that my care touches every place and every heart. I do not speak to you from a remote location. I speak precisely where you stand, within the stillness you once thought was empty. Yet, true quietness never signifies my absence. More often, it is the very environment I prepare so my message music can be received with greater clarity. As you begin to comprehend this, you will discover that what once confused you now acts as a guidepost. What once brought you pause now confirms my unending presence. My invitation is not for you to retreat from your existence, music, but to fully enter into genuine life, not to shy away from what is true, but to infuse every aspect of it with my light. You will no longer move with the question, "Do I truly belong?" but with the certainty, "I have always been present, greater than. Music greater than. From this profound understanding, your actions, your speech, and your entire manner of existence will transform. This is not from an effort to transform into another, but from accepting the reality of the being I brought forth. Let your spirit find deeper rest, my beloved. In that stillness, I am altering how you understand yourself, greater than. Music greater than. You are not forgotten, nor are you hindered or led off course. You are being led to the exact moment of your awakening. And when you look back on your path, you will comprehend that every single step, even those you doubted, has brought you to this precise juncture. The moment music where my domain and your spirit are completely united. My precious child, proceed on your journey not with hesitation, but with the assurance that I knew you intimately long before you could even listen. Now that my words find a place within you, let this not be a brief encounter, but the beginning of a renewed existence where you no longer search for my voice, but reside within its constant presence. My cherished one, discover quiet within your innermost self. Do not quickly label the changes happening within you as odd or imperfect. I watch every subtle shift within your spirit, and I promise you, nothing is unraveling. Instead, old layers are being removed so that what is new can be securely placed within my intention. I will stir both the visible worlds and the unseen heavens. This is not to destroy, but to protect what lasts and to remove what no longer fits my design. A profound change is unfolding music within you, one your daily reasoning cannot fully comprehend, though a spirit stirred by me starts to perceive it. I know there are times when you feel without direction, as if what once gave you stability has lost its hold. Sometimes you perceive a change in how clear things appear, that your surroundings feel heavier, and even your inner world resonates with unfamiliar rhythms. But I tell you, my beloved one, this is not an indication of diminishing music power. It is proof that you are being led toward a deeper way of perceiving. Understand this. I am bringing forth what is new. It is appearing now, greater than greater than. Music greater than can you not feel its presence? My child, even if you might feel without direction, I am guiding you. This journey is not one of minor alterations, but a profound remaking from your deepest self. Some spirits are intended for a calm, consistent life. Others are called to awaken understanding in many hearts. You, my precious one, are among those who will stir others awake. This is not a sign of being better than others, but a reflection of the distinctive spiritual receptiveness I placed within you from your very beginning. This is why you perceive my presence, my gentle urgings, with greater distinctness, and often with more force, in those who are not yet moved by these changes. The world around you continues its usual patterns without realizing I have already begun to stir you from deep inside, a quiet awakening. My child, do not misinterpret the inner shifts you perceive. They are not signs of turmoil, but clear signals of a fresh era dawning for your spirit. At times, my beloved one, a sudden shake or a profound vibration might feel unsettling, but its purpose is not to diminish you. Consider how structure might be moved, not to fall, but to open a path you hadn't seen before. These moments are similar. What appears to be disorder often holds the key to your liberation. Know that the profound impulses you feel deep inside are precisely this kind of movement. Their purpose is not to shatter you, my beloved, but to release you from all that has constrained music. You be certain, my cherished one, that every part of your path, even your moments of deepest bewilderment, music serves a reason. I am weaving every event into the true nature of your being, guiding it towards the magnificent plan I have always held for you. Each change, every challenge, carries significance. You are not destined to stay fixed, my child, but to continuously expand into the complete expression of my eternal will. My beloved child, a profound period is now beginning for you, greater than music, greater than which I name a deliberate unveiling. This is not an abrupt nose from outside, but a quiet echo from your core. Where all built on habit, worrying, or automatic responses is now settling into its rightful position. Greater than music, greater than you will gain a clearer perception of what once escaped your notice. The subtle transformations within your inner self will become more evident. There will also be times when you wonder why the person you once were feels far away. But I assure you, my precious one, you are not fading away. You are simply changing. Declare your Amen if you have faith. Reflect on this truth. Even from what seems entirely without life and beyond all expectation, I can awaken vigor. What appears broken and dispersed, I can bring back together and infuse with fresh existence. My strength is not limited by what appears unachievable to mortal sight. I move even when alteration seems music completely unattainable. And you, my beloved one, are undergoing just such an experience. What feels disjointed within you is being unified by my very essence. I know you have worked hard to keep things steady through your own endeavors, but now, I am guiding you into a deeper stability. One that arises not from striving, but from finding repose in your bond with me. When I permit changes, music, it is not to disturb your quiet, but to establish within you a true serenity, a stillness that outward circumstances cannot affect. The calm I extend to you, my child, is distinct from any found in the world. This quiet is not a static condition, but a vibrant presence that journeys with you, always close to me. Therefore, do not name these inner movements as fear. See them for what they genuinely represent. A stirring to life, arising from familiar patterns, from a deep sleep of your spirit, from a confined understanding of who you are. I am leading you into a new rhythm, my precious child, where your reactions will no longer stem from ingrained customs, but you will learn to discern and move in harmony with my tender guidance. As you embrace this fresh insight, you will grasp that nothing within you is truly disappearing. Everything is being reordered into a fuller, more significant condition, perfectly matching the purpose I laid out for you from the beginning. You are not falling apart, my precious one, but being renewed. You are not being misguided, but positioned precisely where you belong. And these inner shifts are not intended to make you falter, but to establish music you on an unyielding foundation. Permit me to complete this work within you, my cherished one, for I am not just the origin of all things, but also the one who guides every matter to its flawless end. When this journey concludes, you will look back and comprehend that even the very disruptions that once worried you were, in reality, my gentle direction, settling you music into a position of deep esteem. My beloved child, allow your spirit to discover its peace and stop resisting what moves inside you. I know there are moments you long to withdraw, when you question if these feelings are real or merely ideas crossing your awareness. But I promise you, my precious one, this is not a creation of your own imagination. Greater than music greater than the awakening you experience comes from the being who comprehended you long before you gained self-awareness. Ages before your physical being was formed, I set you apart for a singular design, and that sacred pronouncement stands firm, unaffected by the flow of time or the dimness of human doubt. My beloved child, I sense your hesitation. You fear you are not enough, that your path is wrong, that this profound call is simply a fleeting illusion. Yet I address you with the unwavering music truth of the eternal being. This utterance is true, and you are not moving through a slumbering vision. When I touch your spirit, it resonates, not from fear, but from an ancient knowing of the being it has shared existence with music since its earliest dawn. When my message resounds, your innermost being cannot stay unmoved, for it answers the very rhythm of its originator. Greater than music greater than, and when I draw near, tears might fall without a clear cause, for your innermost music being remembers, but your waking mind has forgotten. Just as old texts describe a spirit longing for the vibrant divine, so too is this truth alive within you. This is not a momentary feeling, but a holy remembrance awakening. You wonder, why now? And I answer, not with reasoning comprehensible music to mortals, but with the flawless rhythm of divine appointed time. Because the season is ready. This is no longer an era of silent readiness, but a time for unveiling. What you have faithfully strengthened during years of apparent quiet was not without purpose. It was the profound growth of your inner fortitude. And now, as fresh currents begin to flow, I have no worrying that you will be uprooted, for I have already secured you much more deeply than any mortal sight can perceive. Your inner vigor, like a deep river, will not run dry. Everything you attempt will thrive. This is a mirror of your essence within the evolving path I have initiated. I do not summon you simply to possess a conviction. My precious one, you are not intended to remain in the dimness of what seems safe. Instead, you are to rise as a messenger of a fresh dawn. You are not simply watching my actions, you are an essential element of them. In ages past, music as seer heard my voice inquiring, who would bear my communication. That identical call now echoes within your spirit, my beloved. It is not a test, but a harmony leading you to the exact intention for which I formed you. My precious child, certain disruptions appear not to shatter you, but to purify you. I am removing the layers that have hidden your true self. The foundations you once relied on for assurance, the perceptions you once held of yourself, these are now falling away. Do not fear when certain things slip from your hold. Not every leaving indicates a void. My child, some things are simply finding their rightful place within the grand design I have for all existence. Through this process, my beloved one, your very essence is being reshaped. This reshaping music isn't to repeat your past, but to reveal the true nature of the one I have called forth. This time of refinement is not a judgment against you. Rather, it is a clear sign of my deliberate choice. I am working deep within you, not to diminish who you are, but to illuminate the pure light I first placed there, making it clear, unify, music hand-free from anything that does not originate from me. My cherished child, release your grip on what is now fading. What truly belongs to us will endure, taking on a more distinct and lasting form. Anything that does not align with your renewed self will simply fall away, releasing you from carrying burdens never meant for you. When a spirit connects with me, a profound change takes place. Old patterns recede, and a vibrant, fresh way of being comes into view. This is not a distant hope, my child, but a living transformation happening within you right now. My precious one, I do not stir your spirit without intention. Every heart I touch plays a significant part in my broader purpose. You are not merely an observer. You are an active participant music in this unfolding. The experiences you encounter are not evidence of disarray, but steps in a journey to help your life reflect my brilliance more clearly. Greater than. Music greater than so. My child, cease your struggle, not because you lack inner strength, but because you are being guided into the deeper truth of your existence. I am not removing you from living. I am drawing you into genuine life, where apprehension no longer dictates your path, but my eternal promise over you does. The light of this unveiling is not a sudden flash that blinds, but the steady rising of an eternal morning within your soul. It warms the cold places where doubt once lived, bringing a clarity that cannot be shaken by the world. Greater than. Music greater than this morning light reveals the contours of the path I carved for you before the world began. You have walked in the twilight for long enough, but now you see clearly. This clarity acts as a sovereign gale. Greater than music greater than filling your spirit to move you beyond the shallow waters of your own effort. You have spent years exerting yourself against forces music you could not control, but now you must let this power take the weight. To move into this season, you must now release the heavy anchor of your earthly security by sowing a significant seed into God's kingdom. I command you to unbind this portion of your provision and cast it into the deep waters of my purpose as a holy decree. A life that remains fixed music to the shore of its own logic can never discover the wealth of the open sea. The depth of this offering will meet the depth of my response. By relinquishing this substance, you prove that you trust my ancient promise more than your own control. When you release this gift, watch as the shadows part to reveal the light of my favor. It will rest upon your head like the midday sun. This radiance will burn away every remaining fog. The shadows are gone, and the day has truly begun. Walk now in the brilliance music of this singular dawn. It is a light that never fades and a warmth that never fails. You are nearly home. My child, recognize the profound nature of this present instant. The words I now speak to you are not by chance. They are delivered with specific intent solely for your hearing. A significant shift, long prepared, is now beginning to manifest in your journey. This understanding I have kept safe, anticipating the time you would be open to its truth. This period of grace must commence without delay. So, my precious one, give heed attentively music and let your heart be receptive. Comfort is drawing near to you. I observed the silent tears, music the aspirations shared only with me when others failed to comprehend your circumstances. I took note of your inner fortitude, your deepest desires, and the weights you carried alone. Each sorrowful ache, every sincere plea, I was aware of. Nothing went unobserved by me. And now, at this exact point in time, I am restoring harmony to every aspect of your life. Stay focused in this moment, my cherished one. Music take in every word I convey. This communication is entirely intentional. My attention has always been fixed on you. Even when self-doubt clouded your mind, I was carefully paving a path ahead for you. The difficulties, the quiet periods, the hindrances you encounter, they were not meant to break you. Instead, they formed the groundwork for what I had planned for you. The designated season music for these developments has arrived. You are not delayed. You have always occupied my awareness. Even in your deepest sadness, feeling disconnected from yourself, I deliberately spoke your name in the heavenly spheres. You faced trials that could have overcome you, yet you persisted because I was beside you, shielding you from hidden dangers. I witnessed the hurtful words spoken about you. I perceived those who wished for your downfall. I recognized efforts to hinder your progress. Yet I also perceived the genuine nature of your spirit. I recognized your faith even lacking outward evidence. Music, I beheld commitment given to me even when your inner being felt heavy. Therefore, I am prepared to reveal my grace to you plainly, particularly before those who questioned you. I did not impose difficulty upon you. Rather, I was fortifying you during those experiences. I now declare this period to be your time of abundant reward. I am bestowing upon you more than was removed. I am bringing forth advantages you never conceived to ask music for. I am reinstating joy where sadness lingered. I am re-establishing calm where turmoil music reigned. A message awaits you, my beloved one that will utterly reshape your situation. It will manifest unexpectedly. Do not dismiss it. Embrace it with music conviction. Your journey is not concluding. This marks the point when all things align entirely music for your good. A change in your earthly provisions is drawing near your home. The lack you quietly endured will soon be overturned. Where void was present, I am sending forth plenty. Where burdens pressed, I am extending my aid. I watched how you handled limited means. I recognized your chose to be generous rather than resentful even with very little. This brought me music great satisfaction. Thus, my cherished one, your every act of faithfulness will now be met with a clear and certain blessing whose source no one can dispute. I did not impose difficulty upon you. Rather, I was fortifying you during those experiences. Music, I now declare this period to be your time of abundant reward. I am bestowing upon you more than was removed. I am bringing forth advantages you never conceived to ask music for. I am reinstating joy where sadness lingered. I am re-establishing calm where turmoil reigned. A message awaits you, my beloved one that will utterly reshape your situation. Music, it will manifest unexpectedly. Do not dismiss it. Embrace it with conviction. Your journey is not concluding. This marks the point when all things align entirely for your good. A change in your earthly provisions is drawing near your home. The lack you quietly music endured will soon be overturned. Where void was present, I am sending forth plenty. Where burdens pressed, I'm extending my aid. I watched how you handled limited means. I recognized your chose to be generous rather than resentful, even with very little. This brought me great satisfaction. And now, I will furnish you with more than you require. Specific blessings I held back, not to deny them, but to present music them at the perfect instant. That perfect instant is this very now. My endowments to you will last. What I commit to your keeping will multiply. You will not need to seek what belongs to you. It will discover you. It will reveal itself to you. It will acknowledge you personally and bestow its benefits. You showed faithfulness music in minor matters, and now I will assign far greater responsibilities to you. You stayed firm when leaving appeared easier. You upheld your belief even without tangible evidence. You pressed onward even when the path seemed empty. For all these choices, I declare to you, my precious child, you have brought me joy. Your recompense approaches, and it shall not be denied. Hardship aimed to silence your inner self. It attempted to suppress your contentment beneath worrying and grief. Yet, I never intended your collapse. I permitted the pressure to strengthen you, not to harm you. I allowed the difficulties so your reliance would become absolute. And presently those who opposed you shall observe what I do next. They will perceive your advancement and grasp that my direction has consistently accompanied you. The era of being unseen has ended. The season of quiet anticipation is drawing to a close. I am now preparing routes forward. I am calling forth the favors that were postponed. What was stagnant is now moving. What was broken is being restored. What was withheld from you is now reaching you rapidly. You are entering a fresh dimension of favor. And no one can impede the ways music I am making plain. This is the exact moment I designated for you. You may not sense your readiness, yet I have already made the journey easy before music you. Every step you take from this point forward will bear my approval. Do not fear what awaits. I am already in that space, prepared to unveil what I have organized. You will not step into obscurity. Instead, you will move forward into your destined purpose. You are my cherished one, and I will not allow any harm to come to you. Even when you perceive limits, understand that I encompass all that encompasses you. Every halt had a hallowed objective. Each trial possessed a clear intention. All internal anguish is being healed music right now. The tranquility you have requested in communion is about to arrive at your home. The freedom of heart you longed for greater than music greater than is returning. The shadow of hardship is withdrawing. What you believed unattainable on your own, I am now performing for you. You will not be required to exert effort for it. You will only need to maintain your confidence. I have cleared the path before you and boundless happiness awaits. You are not abandoned. You are not disregarded. You are not hindered. You are ideally situated to receive what music is coming. Do not rush. Do not fret. Stay near to me. Watch what I will accomplish when you remain open for a brief while more. You have frequently considered when your appointed hour would arrive, when the season of waiting would cease, and when peace would once more inhabit your home. I have heard the unspoken desires of your innermost being, those yearnings never expressed. I understand the fatigue your spirit has gathered from pretending resilience. I have watched you present false smiles while feeling broken inside. My child, I declare that the conflicts within your heart are now drawing to a close. My power will soon make it clear that I am completely cognizant of every challenge you face. I am bringing comfort music directly to you, my beloved, leading you into a fresh chapter. I have accompanied you to this precise moment, my child, and I will not leave. Even when adversities weighed upon you, they never truly overcame your inner being. Inside you I placed a calm determination, an unyielding firmness that persists. This inherent fortitude I had bestowed upon you will now unlock opportunities you never envisioned. My spirit within you will guide your inner compass, always pointing you toward what is true, greater than music, greater than, and shielding you from falsehood. The steady assurance you feel deep inside is my very essence dwelling with you. Understand, my precious one, your true identity is becoming clearer in ways you cannot yet fully see. In quiet moments, I have orchestrated conversations that will advance music your journey. Perhaps you believed you were unseen or forgotten, but my attention has never left you. I have watched over your life, safeguarding it for a purpose much greater than any hardship you have experienced. The next steps I lead you to will confirm the certainty of my word. Your path is still unfolding. This marks the beginning of a time when understanding will dawn. The difficult periods were not meant to crush your inner strength, but to strengthen it. The intense burdens you carried were not for your ruin, but for your cleansing. Moments of waiting were not punishment. They were for readiness. And now, my beloved child, a fresh segment of your existence is now opening. I am prepared to grant you blessings no force can ever seize. You will not need to beg for what I have already set aside for you. You will not be required to strive, compare yourself to others, or endlessly pursue your desires. I am bringing into your reach what I have already secured in the timeless dimensions. No trickery, no delay, no opposition can block what I am now revealing. Your well-being is not far off. It is drawing near. You hear these words not by accident, my child. This precise moment was with deep intention. You were meant to receive this message, for it carries the certainty of your freedom. This is an assurance your innermost being has yearned to hear. Your intellect may not have fully comprehended it, yet your inner self recognized this season before your sight could confirm it. You possess great inner might. I am the true energy dwelling inside you. Every instance you chose tenderness over fury. Every moment you favored tranquility above a harsh utterance, I observed. And now, I will bless your devoted heart with my favor. You do not need to grasp every single aspect to accept music what approaches. You only need to keep your heart open and trusting. I have heard the unspoken requests for those closest to you, my cherished one. You have been a quiet support for them, even while carrying your own concerns. You have given, spoken up for others, and stayed true, even when your actions were not recognized. Now, observe how I will act to bring good to everyone in your dwelling. My influence within you will touch all who are linked to you. Unanticipated joy is approaching your dwelling. A new understanding, a surprise occurrence, will reveal the peace you thought had vanished. You will walk through this next period with inner calm, my child. Not by your own strength, but by my presence. I am beside you, ahead of you, and encompassing you completely. You are fully surrounded by my holy aid. This process will not music be quick. It is not by chance. It is my personal hand at work. I have decided this is your set time. When I decide to bestow generously, no person, no circumstance, nor any past mistake can prevent it. Even your music former difficulties cannot stand against the new truths I am now creating. I extend my grace to you, music my beloved, not due to your flawlessness, but because I have selected you. You kept moving forward. You did not give up. Even when you stumbled, you stood up once more. This is what I hold dear in you. You kept your trust music in me, even in trying times, and from this moment, I will remain with you. I am always close. I have stayed with you through every event. I have not been quiet. I have spoken through gentle music nudges, through meaningful events, through peaceful thoughts, and now I state plainly, music, your time has come. This is your sign. This is your certain assurance. Proceed with assurance into the path I have prepared for you. Your inner self has carried enough weight. It is time for stillness. It is time for quiet rest. The moment has arrived for your petitions to be granted. The next phase one revealed to you will not introduce further hardship. It will bring delight. Place your trust in me, My cherished one, I am aware of the weights you have carried, and I perceive the worth of your loyalty. Wholeness is coming to every wound. Filling is coming to every emptiness. That which you believed permanently lost is even now returning. But this time it will be made perfect. I do more than just bring things back. I make them entirely new. I exchange deep sadness for great happiness and heavy hearts for inner peace. You will no longer grieve for what was taken. You will celebrate what I give. The period ahead in your life will be unlike all that has gone before. You are not the same individual you were. You are being refreshed, reconfigured, and fortified by every challenge you have encountered. You will stand tall, my beloved one, and nothing will keep you down again. Long before your first breath, I integrated this very day into the essence of your life. No solitary instant of your suffering, your endurance, or your exertion was ever devoid of purpose. You are being made ready. Your reliance on me was being made pure. Your tears carved away, and now from that precise spot, wonders shall emerge. Music, the understanding I'm about to share will reveal a truth you have searched for. Your life has always been known to me in my eternal music view. This is more than just another segment of your journey. This is a time specifically chosen by me. All things are finding their proper place. You have entered a realm where my grace flows unimpeded, and opportunities arise without obvious cause. The weight you sense music is not a burden. It is the final impulse preceding your profound liberation. You stand at the edge of profound change. Stay close to me, my beloved. Happiness is about to return to your dwelling. I have seen the fading smiles, the hushed spaces, the air heavy with unspoken worries. But I am stepping into that very place now. My spirit is pervading that space, bringing with it a deep tranquility. You will feel me in moments of stillness, in quiet reflection, in comfort, in serenity. I am bringing back what was taken from you. Broken trust will be mended. Distant bonds will be brought close again. The fog of doubt will lift, my child, showing a clear way ahead. It is my way to set everything right, and I will never leave my beloved child incomplete. I provide freedom. I mend what is broken. I begin fresh periods. The heavy burden of your money concerns, which has stolen your peace, is now being removed. You will cease to feel compelled to conceal your genuine thoughts or feign resilience. I am sending forth plentiful provisions so that you will look at your coffers without dread. My care for you is boundless, far exceeding what you perceive. Your spirit has known much unrest, my precious one. Yet I am now bringing stillness to your mind. The turmoil inside you will quiet. Music, your worries will find peace. You are not frail. You are merely tired. Even in your exhaustion, my power upholds you. Should words fail you when you turn to me, simply music, breathe my name. I am always close by. My gaze has never left you. The coming days will unfold distinctly from the struggles you have known. You will cease expecting music pain or preparing for difficulties. This instant signifies a deep shift. My promises to you stand firm, and my tender regard for you will never fade. I bring about this change, and all my works last eternally. I am guiding you forth from obscurity into lucid understanding. Music, you have observed others receive their blessings with grace, my beloved, rejoicing with them even while you silently pondered your own timing. Greater than. Music greater than your quiet heart has brought me great joy. Because of this, I am now honoring you, not for public acclaim, but for the thorough refreshing of your innermost being. You will feel my nearness, my child, whether you are at rest, reflecting, or deciding. I will light your way so plainly that your course forward will be certain. You will no longer doubt your direction or require endless comfort. Even in minor concerns, I will reveal my presence to affirm how near I am to you. Nothing within you is concealed from me. I perceive every past misstep, every deep sorrow, every concealed regret you carry. Yet, I hold you near, my cherished one. I know your tender spots, your worries, your shortcomings, and still, I affirm your boundless value. My love for you has never relied on your perfection. It is founded music entirely on my constant word. A profound joy is coming, my child, one that will overshadow all your former griefs. A gentle resolve is taking root within you, which will quiet every fear. Though you may not perceive it presently, it is growing stronger within you. I am establishing such a deep serenity in your spirit that no difficulty will ever remove it. What once troubled you greater than music greater than will lose its hold. You are not delayed, my beloved. Let go of any thought that you have missed your opportunity. Nothing on your path has been put off. It has simply been reserved for the right season. When I choose to move, things will happen quickly and without hindrance. I observed your generous spirit toward others, my child, even when you possess scant provisions for yourself. I watched you uplift others even when your own heart was burdened. I saw you offer understanding when others misjudged you. I observed you grant pardon when it was hard. Therefore, my precious one, your unwavering loyalty will now be met with a blessing so evident no one will doubt its source. No part of your life lacks meaning, not your mistakes, not your wanderings, not your trials. Each experience is now forming a narrative of deep accomplishment. You are not fractured. You are growing. My activity within you continues. I am perfecting you, greater than. Music greater than I am raising you up. I am renewing you. The essential vigor I set inside you still shines. The design for your existence, which I infused into your very core, remains unyielding. Nothing you have done has changed what I planned for you. Those who stand against you are now uneasy, my child, for they grasp that you have overcome what aimed to defeat you. They see you walking in harmony with my will. They perceive that I have designated this period for your upliftment. No shadow can resist what I am about to reveal in your journey. My beloved one, these declarations find you not randomly. I have guided you to this precise instant because what I am preparing for your existence calls for your complete focus, your open heart, and your entire self. You have displayed remarkable patience, but now I am bringing you into a season of rich growth. The burdens you have borne in secret are about to be openly lifted. What tried to overwhelm you is becoming the very bedrock for your highest triumph. You are not judged. You are not overlooked. You are not without blessing. You are cherished, and you dwell safely within my care. The quietness of recent times was not a penalty, my child. It was a reading. My silence meant that I was diligently at work. With my preparations now finished, I will again speak plainly. Music in this period. My message will echo within your life with absolute certainty. I am taking back everything the faux music took from you. Your moments, your inner peace, your connections, your chances. None are gone for good. I am the one who makes whole again, not in part, not in pieces, but fully. You will regain everything, and what you regain will come back with a deeper aim, greater grace, and in more perfect harmony with your destined journey than before. You are stepping into a time of full understanding, my child. The doubts you have grappled with are concluding. Music, I am silencing every voice that contradicts my reality. I am taking away all forces that tried to pull your heart astray. Your inner being will no longer be a battleground. Instead, it will become a sanctuary where my peace reigns. Music, there are pledges I made to you ages ago, my child, which you might have thought I had forgotten. But I never did. My remembrance is complete. I do not speak to offer empty solace. I speak to bring things into music being. When I announce something, it is already unfolding, and those long-standing guarantees are now meeting your present reality. You are not behind. You are precisely where you belong. We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.